Second, today's text speaks of how God's people should act when such satanic forces are at their most intense. First, it tells us to maintain our faith and rely solely on the Lord God. Today's text, Psalm 11 verses 3-4, says, "What can the righteous do when the foundations are destroyed? The Lord is in his holy temple, his throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids test the sons of men. What can the righteous do when the foundations are destroyed?" Here, the word foundation means foundation or base. It refers to the foundation or foundation that solidifies the ground when building a house or building, enabling the house to be erected. Perhaps, if a house were to be built without this foundation, it would not be able to stand, and even if it were, it would quickly collapse. Therefore, when building a house, the foundation is very important. The same can be said of our faith. Our faith, too, can only be built and maintained if this foundation is firmly established. So, what is this foundation in our faith? This foundation is none other than faith in Jehovah God. Isn't that right? Without this faith, our faith cannot be established or maintained. This is also true in today's text. Here, too, this foundation symbolizes the faith of God's people toward Jehovah God. In other words, this passage is a rhetorical question: what would happen if God's people's faith in Jehovah God were to crumble, or in other words, if they were to lose it? It is also like asking, if God's people were to lose their faith, how could they be called God's people? Of course, this expression emphasizes the expected answer, not the expected answer. So, what is the answer? That is, it is impossible for God's people to lose faith in Jehovah God. Indeed, if they were to lose that faith, they would not even be able to call themselves God's people. Therefore, God's people must maintain their faith to the end and rely solely on God, no matter what circumstances, no matter the deception, temptation, interference, or attacks of Satan. So, what kind of faith is this?
If you want to know more, please subscribe.